John Miller and I broadcast Sunday Night Baseball. This is our 21st season together. But our connection goes back much farther. John was raised in the Bay Area in Hayward. I was raised in Oakland, California, which is also in the East Bay. We both grew up as Giants fans. We both grew up listening to former Ford C. Frick Award winners Russ Hodges and Lon Simmons. We also spent a lot of time in the bleachers in left field at Candlestick Park. I was there chasing balls hit by Orlando Cepeda, Willie McCovey, and Willie Mays. John was in those same bleachers with his little tape recorder practicing broadcasting baseball games. I continued to chase balls hit by most of these Hall of Famers back here, and John went on his way as a broadcaster, bringing his unique perspective to the game. We're brought here together today in Cooperstown after that long journey. So it's an honor for me to present the 2010 Ford C. Frick Award winner, John Miller.
Thank you, Ms. Clark, Jeff Idelson, and my partner, Joe Morgan. And thank you for being here today. I'm still kind of shocked. I don't know how this could possibly have happened. Really, the seminal moment of my life occurred at Candlestick Park at a Giants game in 1962. My dad and my godfather took me to my first Giants game. They'd already told me about Russ Hodges and Lon Simmons, baseball on the radio, and I was a big fan that way. And I was such a big fan still of Russ and Lon that first game we sat on the upper deck of the first base side at the stick. And I could see into the broadcast booths, and I spent more time with my binoculars looking at Russ and Lon while the game was being played, and the visiting broadcasters, than even the players on the field. In fact, this is when the moment that changed my life occurred. I'm looking into that visiting broadcast booth, and right in the middle of an inning, there's a batter at the plate, and that broadcaster says, "There's a curveball, no one outside, ball 2. And then he grabbed a big handful of, I thought it was French fries, and he jammed all these French fries into his mouth. He's chewing on those fries, and while he's still chewing, the next pitch comes in, and he says, without missing a beat, there's a fastball outside, ball 3. Then he grabbed a cup full of whatever. He took a big pull on that cup, and as a 10-year-old, I sat there and said, that is the life for me. Now, it's not that easy for anybody in baseball, player, broadcaster, to be a member of that family, because Dad's never home. And I know all of my kids had some interesting things that occurred in their lives, a little bit different maybe than a lot of people's lives. My daughter Emily once, with my daughter Holly, they came to spring training with me in Miami when I was with the Orioles. And my daughter Emily was not quite 3 years old. And I'm in the middle of an inning. My partner on the broadcast had taken a walk and getting a hot dog. I don't know where he was. And there was a 3-ball, 2-strike count on the batter. And my little daughter Emily tugged at my Hawaiian shirt. So I turned and said, "What is it, Em?" And she said, "Dad, I have to go potty."
It's getting hairy.
Can you hold it for just a minute, sweetheart? No, I have to go bad. So the pitch came in, and it was fouled away. I fouled away, still 3-2. And I jumped up, grabbed her, ran her down to the bathroom, put her in a stall, and I said, "Okay, now don't touch anything, and don't leave. I'll be right back." So I ran back to the booth, and the runner is now at first base. But I don't know how he got there. It was a 3-ball, 2-strike count when I left. So I turned to the engineer, and he's sitting there reading a Robert Parker novel. And I say, "Hey, how did he get on first base?" He says, "Oh, there's a guy at first." So I ran down the hall until I found a couple of sports writers, and I said, "How'd that guy get on first?" He said, "Oh, he won't." So I ran back into the booth, turned the mic back on, and said, "Outside, ball 4. Now here's whoever. There's ball 1 and a strike. Ball 2. Oh, strike 2. He's working very quickly. Here's the pitch. fouled away, still 2-2. And then it hit me. Oh, Emily. Turned the mic off, ran down, grabbed Emily, washed her hands, got her all washed up, and I had this bad feeling that this guy was also going to be on base, and this might just go on all night long. Fortunately, he was still a end of would-be disaster. Now, I want to just introduce my family. They're here. They've taken time from their busy lives. I'm so proud of them, and maybe you can just say hello to them. First off, my beautiful wife, Janine, my daughters, Michelle, Emily, Alex, and my daughter Holly with her husband, Paul Gallagher.